Live radio session 12, Young Money Mona. The topic today is mind control. We've talked about it a little bit. Not sure if we've done a segment on it. Now we are. We'll be doing a lot of segments on it. So the only thing I pulled from was a article or journal that was published by a lot of different universities and hospitals, a national center and national institution. It's basically supporting the constructionist approach about how the mind works as far as what I'm going to discuss. So it tells us, and I just want to say this, I've decoded this stuff for you guys, not in all of it, but I'm trying to do that more now because I realize that not everyone is taking the time to understand what they're saying because they don't put it in layman terms. They don't think that I understand what they say right away. I have to read it like who knows how many times. So they're saying that during all moments of waking life, which they don't say REM sleep, but I put REM sleep in there because science tells us that the brain frequency that we radiate is the exact same during waking life as REM sleep, and science has proved that brain frequency controls how our brain works. So during all moments of waking life in REM sleep, the brain decides its mental states such as emotions, body states, and thoughts by rearranging other electromagnetic waves, which are radio and brain frequencies. So that tells us that during all times of our life, basically that our brain is active. Our mental states, our emotions, our body states, and our thoughts are all based on the radio and brain frequencies we pick up on. So you just have to think about that. We pick up on all radio frequencies, all brain frequencies, and we know where the world is at right now. Do you see how this is subliminal mind control? Because they aren't making us aware of this, so we're not doing what we need to do to protect our minds. All we're surrounded with is trash, filthy music. I'm not saying I don't listen to it, but to not say it's trash and filthy is ridiculous because I believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one and only God, glory to the Most High. And my father has walked in, so you guys can meet him in this video. I'm actually going to end it shortly after I tell you guys the research that backs up the constructionist approach, because that's what all the new research backs up and what most research backs up. Neuroimaging, electrical stimulation, lesion studies, and then the emerging science of intrinsic networking. So I'll definitely go into further detail on those on another video, but for now, we will just leave it at that. Remember, the topic of this was mind control, and I just told you guys that all of our emotions, the different body states we go through, which I should have looked more into that. I read about it, but I don't want to call off the top of my head and tell you guys wrong. But our emotions, our body states, and our thoughts are constantly dependent on the brain and radio frequencies we encounter. And we're taught through science the way brain frequencies and radio frequencies travel, they travel endlessly through black holes, vacuums. So that means they go through space. We'll get into why that part is important in a later session. Stay tuned, guys.